Hey guys, it's David here. If you're anything like me, as an entrepreneur, you're always coming up with new ideas. You might want to quickly test to see whether the idea has legs or not. And there's not a better platform out there to do that than WordPress. So today, I'm going to show you how you can quickly and easily set up a brand new WordPress site on Amazon Web Services in literally under 15 minutes. All right, so stay tuned and I'll catch you guys after the jump. Okay guys, so you probably by now assuming you have a AWS account and you have logged in. So I'm already logged in. This is the main dashboard here. And setting up a EC2 instance with WordPress could not be simpler. So the first thing that you do is you click on the launch instance button. Then, as you probably already know if you've seen my videos in the past, it's really simple to find an instance that's already pre-configured with WordPress on it. So you don't have to go through the hassle of downloading WordPress to the server and setting up the credentials and everything. The AWS, Amazon Web Services, has a section that's called AWS Marketplace, which you can see right here. And basically the AWS Marketplace is a marketplace where you can find pre-configured machines. So if you want, for example, I've done a MongoDB. If you saw my MongoDB video, it's a pre-configured server, so you don't have to do any of the configuration at all, which saves you a ton of time and headache. So let's go over to the AWS Marketplace, and it's as simple, finding your WordPress instance is as simple as searching WordPress. Okay, so as I've mentioned in the past, WordPress Bitnami is a company that does pre-configured servers. They do it all for free just so they can get their name out there. So they're a company, I've never bought anything from them, but I always use their instances because they're reliable, they're well thought out, and they're well documented. So you search for WordPress. I'd select WordPress powered by Bitnami. You can also do WordPress. If you're running multiple WordPress sites, you can also do WordPress multi-site. But let's stick with the basic WordPress powered by Bitnami here. You select that here. Okay, perfect. You can run it on the small instance. So the small instances, this works out to be about 10 bucks a month here. So not expensive at all. And basically, if you run a test and you don't think that you're going to want to keep the server off, if you run it only for 15 days, you only pay $5. So that's the beauty of it, is that you only pay for what you use. So select this general purpose T2 micro instance. Again, it's $10 a month, or if you only use it for a day, it's probably going to be about 30 cents. So it's literally about 30 cents a day or so, which is crazy cheap. So once you have that all set up, you click on Review and Launch. And then this is just details. You click on Launch. And then you have a key pair. So I already have my key pair all set up. You can just click on, if you don't have a key pair, you can create one. Most likely you'll never be logging into the machine. But you just acknowledge that if you already have a key pair, you acknowledge that you already have a key pair. And click on Launch Instances. And now we'll wait. And so as we wait, I'll fast forward this part as we can click on the new instance here, and you'll see it here. And so it's pending. So we'll fast forward through the as it launches, and then I'll talk to you once it's ready, and I'll show you how to log into the new instance. Our instance is now all set. It's launched. It took about 2 minutes, super fast, and the IP address you can see here. So basically the IP address, before you point your domain at this IP address, the IP address, as you probably know, is just the IP address where you can access the server. So even before you point your domain, even if you say your domain, my domain is daviddundas.com, even before you point daviddundas.com at this machine, you can still log into the WordPress instance or access the WordPress site that you just set up through the IP address. So let's just grab this IP address here, and we'll just cut and paste this. And here it is. Now this is the site that you've just set up, and you can see here, this is where you log in. So you cut and paste your IP address. You cut and paste your IP address, and then you could go /wp hyphen login. Great. Now with Bitnami instances, with Bitnami WordPress instances, what they do is they set it up so that the admin or the root user, the first account that's set up, the username is user. So what that means is you just enter user here, and then we never set up a password, but as usual with Bitnami instances, they leave the password for you in the setup logs. So when the instance is being created in the Amazon Web Service Cloud, there's a bunch of commands that run, and you have a log of all those commands that have been run as the server was being set up. So what they do is they leave the password in those logs. The way we find those logs is we go back to the AWS Management Console. We click on Actions, then we click on Instance Settings, and then we click on Get System Log, right? Again, I'll go through that one more time for you. You go to the Amazon EC2 Management Console, you go to you go to Actions, Instance Settings, Get System Log. Okay, great. Now we can scroll down all the way down to the bottom. You just kind of keep on scrolling down. You scroll down, and then you'll get down to near the bottom of this system log, and what you'll see is setting Bitnami application password to. And you want to copy this without the parenthesis. You want to copy this text. So just hit copy, and then we paste it here. So it's user and the code, the user and the password that you get from the EC2 Management Console system setup log, and you hit login, and we're in. So we literally have just set up we literally have just set up a WordPress instance in under 10 minutes. It'll cost less than $10 a month. You can turn it off turn it on for a day and turn it off. It's super simple, and it makes setting up WordPress a breeze. So that's it. If you have any questions, please leave them below. If you want to see more tutorials to make your life easier as an entrepreneur, to test out different ideas, please definitely subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Take care.